Does everybody hear us now?
Yes,
I think
Alessandra,
yes.
we can hear you loud and clear.
Excellent, and we have no echo. This is fantastic.
Okay,
So it's 1424. It's a great number. We really apologize to all of you for this delay. And we say a big hello to everyone connected, especially our students, our participants, and the great community who's watching all of us in YouTube. I have the pleasure and the honor to be sitting next to the Secretary General of the UNWTO. I was making a comment when the microphone was switched off, and I was saying it is time to resume physical meetings. So we're really looking forward to seeing all of you live very, very soon in a few months. This is the first meeting of all of us, of all the participants, at least the first batch, who's going to join us very, very soon in Sorrento. So without any further ado, let's go with our identity. Welcome to Gyts.
This is the world we knew, where traveling used to be like this. So much of everything. Too much of everything.
Это не то, что мы хотим.
Queremos un mundo donde viajar sea divertido, pero también respetuoso.
تجاه البيئة والناس.
Nous voulons un monde où le tourisme est accessible pour tous.
En nuestro mundo, el turismo nos da esperanza, belleza y paz.
В нашем мире туризм устойчив и ответственен.
C'est notre monde, le monde que nous voulons.
And we are on our way to build it.
Vi aspettiamo a Sorrento.
With our ideas, our determination, our courage.
在我们的世界里，旅游业是可持续和负责任的。
Together,
I stand for sustainable tourism. I stand for sustainable tourism.
Well, this is our identity, and I would like to encourage all of you to really start following us. We are available on gyts.org as a website and at Youth Tourism Summit on Instagram. Now, Secretary General, Minister Caravaggio, who's very kindly connected with us and has been waiting a little bit, I have a surprise for you. So I hope this is going to make it up for the delay. And this is a surprise from our beloved UNWTO Ambassador for Responsible Tourism, Mr. Didier Drogba. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, hello children of the world. It is my great pleasure to join the family of the Global Youth Tourism Summit, and I wish you all the very best for the beginning of the activities of this wonderful event. Tourism is a great sector, full of positive objectives and humanity. A sector where you, children of the world, have to be protagonists. And I'm so looking forward to being with you all physically in Sorrento this year. Zurab, Massimo, thank you all for this initiative, which is so important for the future of our planet and our generations.
Thank you very much, Mr. Drogba. Your support is highly appreciated. So now, without any further ado, with this great introduction, Secretary General, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Buongiorno.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. First of all, I apologize because of this delay, but I really believe that there is no big projects and nice things happening without some problems, no? And I want to thank for the great job which was made by Alessandra. She is one of the main madrino, as you say in Italia, of this project. I want to greet all our new friends. We all are friends here. Dear Massimo, first of all, many thanks for your support, for your initiative. I want to greet Mayor of Sorrento, who will greet us during next webinars and physically in Sorrento. I want to mention that this is first time that someone maybe is organizing this kind of important and interesting and challenging event. And I'm very proud and very happy that we are part of this Sorrento forum, which will be, I'm sure, unique. First time, always everything is difficult. And everyone was thinking that it will never happen. Then was COVID. Last year, we tried to make it happen. But I'm sure that this year we will meet each other in Sorrento. As you know, youth is high on the agenda of United Nations. It was mentioned many times by Secretary General Guterres in his activities, but we are going now something very experimental, but I'm sure that it will have a lot of success. I want, as Alessandra mentioned before, to encourage your friends, dear friends, your parents, your all people to be involved in this project, because as much we will be all around, as stronger we will be there, and as faster we will develop, and as faster we will make this conference very important. And we really want to put, and it's my dream to put it on top agenda during our activities next 3, 4, or 5, or 10 years. The objective of this event is to have more friends. I will be very frankly, to have you, dear international friends, together, and to approach youth to the sector. All starting from my kids, they love traveling. I'm sure all of you, dear friends, you love traveling. And unfortunately, my kids, like you, they stick the very tough and difficult 2 or 3 years when we could not travel. We have holidays, imagine, and we can go with our kids somewhere, as you and your parents. So that will be the first opportunity to talk, to meet, to restart tourism, let's say, together, and to listen your opinions, your ideas. I'm sure that you have full of plenty of interesting ideas. And the most important thing and outcome from this event will be that you all will have international friends. And this community and this network, we promise with Minister Caravaglia and with Alessandra and all our ambassadors and all these celebrities. Didier Drogba is one of them. By the way, Didier Drogba has another very big foundation which is committed in supporting tourism, and we will have more surprises. It was the first one, and let's make it happen, and let's work and enjoy traveling together. Many thanks to your governments, dear participants, dear friends, and I'm sure that the number of our friends will increase next 2, 3, or 4 years. Very warm wishes and best regards from Madrid, and hope to see you soon in Sorrento this June.
Thank you very much, Secretary. We are very, very happy, really, that we're going towards this amazing objective. And honestly, as you said, we are now embarking in a journey which is going to be as inclusive as possible, and we want to create a community. Secretary General's vision has always been to really include everyone of every age, but specifically the youth, who are going to be the real deal makers in the future. And we're very happy because we now have a representation of 51 of our participants from all over the world. And you will see they're absolutely amazing. Now we will proceed in giving the word to our beautiful host, who was Minister of Tourism, Massimo Garavaglia. But before that, I would like to anticipate that 3 of these students have asked to ask questions to you and to the minister. And just to have an idea of how powerful these kids are and their ideas, I would really ask you, Secretary General, to spare us a few more minutes of your time, and maybe the Minister to receive one question from our participants. So, Minister, are you there with us?
Dear Minister, please, you should turn on your camera, please.
Massimo, stiamo aspettando di vederti.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Dear Secretary General, my name is Xenia.
Minister Garavaglia. So
he should have the camera on.
But are you allowing them to open the camera?
Yes, they are there, but he must have the camera on in order to see him.
Here we are.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me? Good afternoon.
Yes, go ahead.
We hear you perfectly.
Good afternoon. I would like to thank Secretary General Zura Polikashvili and all the UNWTO team for organizing this lunch event. And most of all, I want to thank all the girls and boys who are with us today and are ready to travel with us on the raid. We need your energy and your ideas for the first Global Youth Tourism Summit. After 2 years marked by the pandemic and by travel restrictions, we must now focus on restarting tourism, on overcoming fear and restoring travelers' confidence. We all had to renounce the opportunity of living new experiences and meeting new places and cultures for too long, with heavy consequences not only for our national and local economies, but for our well-being as individuals, families, and communities. And I think the youth more than others felt the impact of the limitation in the past 2 years, missing the opportunities associated with the tourism in a crucial stage of their personal development. But the youth can play a big role in overcoming the recent crisis in the tourism sector. Not only can they influence the general mood of our societies with their enthusiasm and optimism, helping us to return to a normal life. They can also be an active agent of recovery and change for the tourism sector. Before the pandemic, young travelers accounted for around 1/4 of overall global tourism and represented one of the fastest growing segments of international tourism. There is no reason to think that this trend will not resume in the post-pandemic phase. And this opens enormous opportunities for tourism in all of our countries. Young travelers stimulate local tourism businesses, foster closer social interaction with local communities, and champion environmental protection. These are all features of the evolution of the demand in global tourism, as tourists are increasingly looking for sustainable experiences and destinations. The youth can also contribute with new ideas and visions to development of the tourist potential, sustainability and attractiveness of their own local communities. It goes without saying, finally, that the generation of digital natives can stimulate us on the potential of new technologies for enhancing the tourism experience. The youth, therefore, can play a leading role in the transition to a more sustainable tourism, which is essential if we want to achieve a sustainable development. We are all looking forward to welcoming you all in wonderful Sorrento and to listen to fresh and innovative ideas and views for the future of sustainable tourism, directly from the generation that will shape the tourism of tomorrow. See you in Sorrento.
Thank you very much, Minister. Yes, definitely see you in Sorrento. And we know that you're very busy, and we want to thank you very much for being with us. So I would like to kindly ask for you to stay just a few more seconds to allow one of the students and participants of the Gyts representing Spain who wanted to ask you a question. Can I ask Caridad to make herself visible, please? Hello, Caridad. ¿Qué tal?
Hello, everyone. Hola. Thank you so
Fantastic.
much for.
So, Caridad, are you ready for your question for the minister?
Yes, I'm very ready for it. So I have my question ready here, and I will be. It will be great. I'm really honored to make this question to you, and it is: how would you make tourism more accessible for youth with disabilities so they can access traveling safe, and so that they can feel welcome to traveling? And thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you, Caridad, for highlighting this important issue. I can, of course, speak for my country. Perhaps you don't know that together with the Minister of Tourism, the government Draghi has also created a Minister of Disability. The Minister of Tourism manages, together with the Minister of Disability, a 30 million euro fund to eliminate architectural barriers in tourist facilities, to make them accessible to all. For example, you know, in 2026, we organized in Italy Winter Olympic Games of Milano and Cortina. And we want to make Cortina and other towns in Lombardy, in Veneto, an example of town accessible for tourism. So this is what we want to do. A standard for all the time. But not only that, as part of European Recovery Plan, a tax credit of 80% is foreseen for accommodation facilities that intend to make these facilities more available and accessible. Tourism is very strong life, and we want this universal principle to be translated into reality for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you for your answer.
Thank you very much, Caridad. Thank you very much, Minister. Grazie, Ministro. It's always great to see you. We hope to see you very soon live. Once again, thank you very much for being with us. Feel free to stay if you can. And if you cannot, we just wish you a very, very good continuation of day. And be aware, because we're going to come after you, because the children have a lot of questions for you, and they want to know everything about your strategy for Italy, and internationally. So in the meantime, thank you very much. And now I'm going to pass the floor to one of the students who wanted to ask a question for the Secretary General. I think we have Xenia from China, connected via Switzerland, if I'm not wrong. Xenia, would you like to make yourself visible?
Hello, everyone.
We can hear you.
Okay, my name is Xenia. I'm a student from Lammonia International School, Altdorf. My question is, the promotion affect the sustainable tourism on young and local cultural heritage? What is the promotion?
Okay, Xenia, first of all, I want to congratulate Lunar New Year. Wish you all the best and all Chinese and all, not only Chinese people, the best Tiger year. And Tiger will give us more force and more power, and greet you. Also, there is another very important event which starts the day after tomorrow, Olympic Games, Winter Olympic Games, and I wish China and all the world to have first successful mega event, because we really miss. And I'm sure that coming back to your question, the participation of youth in that Olympic Games will be first big event where youth and the young generation can participate, can go out, can meet with people to see the event, sports in this case. And of course, what is the promotion effect of sustainable tourism on youth and local cultural heritage? We announced 1 year ago the rural development for tourism, and we want, and Sorrento's event, one of them, where we want to, as I mentioned before, to attract and to have you with us, to talk with you, to discuss your ideas. We don't know sometimes what you, young generation, prefer when you are traveling. And how do you see the cultural promotion? And you are, all of you, you are ambassadors of your countries. And to be ambassadors of your country means, I've been ambassador, it means to promote your country. And what you promote first, it's culture. And culture is the most important part of tourism. So we have special direction, which we call it cultural tourism. We will talk about it in Sorrento with big countries, and I don't want to mention all of them, but China, Italy, we're talking about countries who has a huge cultural heritage. And of course, we see and we want to dedicate time and to educate young generation to be closer to their culture. Unfortunately, today, everything is digitalized, you know, and you always, like my kids, are on phone looking some TikToks and all these things. That's great, and this is new style of life, but please don't forget the past, because there is no future if you don't know your past. So I make a small speech like professor, but believe me that I'm very proud with the culture of my country. Unfortunately, in my country, it's not developing digital products, but in culture, yes. So we will talk about it in Sorrento. We will have more, and that's why I'm very happy to have all of you here and see you in Sorrento. Again, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Thanks for your answer.
Thank you very much, Xenia. Well, you spoke about your beautiful country, Secretary General. And we're so lucky that we have with us Georgie from the Svaneti region. So, Georgie,
hello,
can you make yourself visible?
How about Georgis?
Hello, my name is Georgie and I'm from Svaneti. I have a question for you. This question is, I come from Svaneti. How are you planning to help me promote a region like mine? What's your strategy?
Georgie, before that, there you go. We see you now. Thank you.
Okay, first of all, George, I want to ask you, what kind of help do you need? Where do you see that we can help you? as I mentioned, we started to promote regional development, and our main idea is to help to promote destinations outside of the capitals. So I know Svaneti quite well, and I'm sure that you have a lot of potential, a lot of possibilities to promote and to be promote more than you are. I know that the government is supporting a lot the region, but any kind of ideas you have, we are here. You have me, you have Alessandra, you have all your already 50 international different kind of friends, and let's use this network and this community to promote your concrete destination, the Chinese destination, Italian ones. I mean, this is the another part of our, let's say, business and our objective, that you, all of you, again, as I mentioned, you are ambassadors of your countries, young ambassadors who will create new era of your tourism of your destination. So let's do it together. You will be our representative in Svaneti region. Any kind of things, any kind of crazy or not crazy ideas you have, just tell us, and we will promote Svaneti in African continent, in Americas, in Europe, of course, and count on us. We will work for you.
Thank you very much, and for answer also.
Any kind of guidelines, any kind of recommendations you need, there, yes, we can be useful, and that's it. Yeah, I would love to have more and more friends like you are, not only in Georgia and in Svaneti, all over the world, who will ask us something to help, and we are ready.
Yeah, okay, nice. Okay.
Thank you very much, George. And by the way, Secretary General, can I just tell you a little secret about George? I was told that he's a tour guide in his own Svaneti region. So George, you're going to tell us everything about your, let's say, your passion when you come with us in Sorrento. And we really need people like you, yeah, to make sure that tourism is really understood. We're very proud that you are actually using tourism as a main passion of yours.
Yeah, thank you very much also. And I have to say you about my country, Svaneti. Do you want to listen me? Like I will say, because when I was like 13 or 11 years old, I was guide already. I was taking tours in glacier in Svaneti's place, highest mountain in Georgia. Its name is Shara. It's 5,053 meter up in sea and mountain. Yeah, and this place we really like the tourists. They like most this place because they are going and see these beautiful places. And the days when I was like, now I am 17 years old, but when I was like 16 or 15 years old, I was going anywhere where I would like. I went to another like side of my place, and I was taking tours from there in another in a circle, like same of circle. I was taking the tourists.
Great, George. And you're going to tell us everything. When we meet you in Sorrento, you're going to explain everything about Svaneti. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Secretary General, do you have a few more seconds for us? Because we have one of our participants from Oman who wants to ask a question. Abdullah, are you connected with us?
We need her camera on. Okay, he or her camera on, please.
Do you mean hi, Matula? Okay, sorry. Yeah, hi.
We don't see you, Abdullah, yet. Here we are.
Do you see me now?
Hello.
Salam, how's it going? Let me just get the lights on. Hi, guys. How's it going?
Abdullah, where are you from?
So I'm from the United Arab Emirates, the UAE.
Ah, sorry. I thought you were from Oman, which is a neighbor country.
Yeah, that's a neighbor country. They're our friends. I think that would be.
How are you?
I'm doing fine. How's it going?
Very, very good. You look great. Don't worry. You look perfect.
Sorry.
Please go ahead.
Okay, so my question would be is that youth in some part of the world, like here in UAE, not a majority, but a minority here, are not aware of curricular formation in tourism. And if they do, how might we attract students and youngsters to invest their time in making a sustainable change in tourism?
Wow, that's a big question.
Again, Salam, Abdullah, the main objective of this conference, not to even today, but in Sorrento, is to have you with us. When I was in your age, I couldn't imagine that I will see one day minister or secretary general. Even I didn't know what is UNWTO in your age. You know, this is the first step we are going to create. I was thinking just now, and why don't we think to create one network in social media, or it will be WhatsApp group, or I don't know what.
We already have them all on WhatsApp group.
So let me to join that interesting networking. So this is our first step, and you are really pioneers, and you are first our friends who will start this historical project. This project will continue, I'm sure, for many years, and then your kids will be participate and will love to participate in this project. So I agree. By the way, in your country openness is quite acceptable and accessible, let's say, with the kind of information you are doing. And I was visiting Dubai, and I know that technologically and openness wise, it's quite accessible information about tourism. You can do a lot of things in your country, and again, in Sorrento, we will have a chance to talk more time, to meet with concrete people. I would love to have your minister. I will invite him especially. He's a very good friend, by the way. And then we will create this, for me and for us, it's also something new, you know. I don't know what we will do and what will be outcome of event in Sorrento, but I'm sure that first, we will enjoy the beauty of Sorrento. Second, we will eat very well. Third, which is most important, we will have good friends around, and international friends. This will be first time when you meet 50 different nationalities in your age. And all of us selected by many good skills, let's say, not only English or good knowing of English or good marks in the school. No, like you are, like you see in this webinar now. And then we will see what can we do together. We will repeat it next year or not. You will like it or not. Again, let's make it happen, and let's approach more young generation to the sector. And we want to transmit to everyone that working in tourism, it's right decision, and working in tourism is prestigious. You will see their chefs, you will see their ambassadors, the sports celebrities. It will be very dynamic and very nice and unique and first event worldwide.
Thank you very much.
Shukran Jazilan, Abdullah, for your question. As Secretary General mentioned, you also come from a beautiful city, and we're sure that your experiences are going to enrich this discussion. And definitely, you raised a very important question. I think we should take this question at a higher level. And this is really a minister's question. How do we make youth part of the decision-making process? But this is exactly what we're doing with the Global Youth Tourism Summit. I would like to remind all of you that today we're launching this platform. And the platform is open, it's for you to discuss, to engage, as the Secretary General mentioned, to involve your friends, your schools, because we need to make sure that your opinions, your ideas matter. So thank you very much. Thank you very much, Secretary General, for your time.
Thank you.
Once again, apologies everyone for the initial connection glitches. As I continue saying, we're tired. Even the computers are tired of being connected via Zoom, and they're showing it somehow. But before I leave you all, without the collaboration of the kind coordinators from Academy, I would like to have all of you with your camera on. And we do a very beautiful group picture, allowing also our social media to be there. So everybody, please, especially all the participants, We want the 50 people connected right there. I believe we want every camera on. And we all smile thinking that we stand for sustainable tourism. Raise your hands if you stand for sustainable tourism. Everybody raise your hand. With us for 20 seconds, please. First shot and then second one. We stand for sustainable tourism. And thank you very much. It's a wrap. Thank you so much. Thank you, Secretary General. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We will now continue.
See you in Sorrento.
Thank you.
With our webinar. Thank you so much, Secretary. So I will now connect from my camera. I'm seeing some familiar faces. This is beautiful. I believe you can hear me, but you cannot see me, correct? So I'm
yes,
waiting.
we cannot see you.
So beautiful. Now I'm putting my camera on. So I hope everybody sees me now. Do you see me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. So thank you everybody for staying, those who stayed, those who had to go. And once again, apologies, especially to the people of the ministry that were so kind to wait for us and to have some experiences with us. Now, let me tell you one thing. We're now dealing with the Global Youth Tourism Summit, the presentation. But given that we've taken some time off of your time also, I will not proceed with my presentation. I was supposed to do a lively presentation with my PowerPoint, but I don't want to bore you guys. So I really prefer that at this point, I give you a little bit of ideas of what's happening now. I will introduce my colleague Nina, who's going to start the interaction with all the creative activities that we're going to involve you in. We're going to start bringing you inside the content, bringing you inside sustainable tourism, the SDGs, and all that is needed. Good to see you, Nina. Hope everything is fine. Yes. And I am going to, of course, be looking at everything that is happening and commenting with you, and of course, taking questions from all of you. Bear in mind that this is a webinar that is streamed on YouTube. And because of that, we will also be connecting some questions from the YouTube. I will have somebody from my team as well to feed me in the questions that are coming from YouTube. Once again, thank you everyone for the technical support. Nina, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Alessandra, and welcome everyone. We really want to stick to our word and listen to you. So this here is the first opportunity for you to let us know what you expect from the GYTS experience. So I would like to invite you to either scan this QR code or join slido.com and enter the meeting, or follow the link that my teammates will share in the chat of Zoom. And yes, please let us know in one word. You can make several entries if you wish, but try to keep it short because we're going to have a nice word cloud here. And let us know what we need to give you to make this really a meaningful experience for you. Let's see who's going to be the first one. It's anonymous. We will not see who posts what, but we are very eager to see the first results. Innovation, nice. I like that. Anyone else? New ideas and knowledge, very nice. I will give you a minute or so that you can all enter and contribute, and then we can see what are the main expectations. Nice. Anyone else? We have 9. I know you can do better. I know probably you're still entering, but we want to hear from everyone. $13. You're now entering. That's nice. $20. $21. Very nice. It's growing nicely. But we're still missing at least half of you. So please do try to log in either through the link or the QR code or directly on the website with the meeting idea, because we really, really, really want to hear from you. Nice. 24. We have 43 people in the webinar at the moment, so I'm still waiting for some feedback. Teamwork, I like this one. $32. If you want to add anything, please feel free to make more than one entry. If you don't have your own ideas, you can give a second vote to any of the ones that we already have, and that way we can also see which ones are more interesting or more desired than the others. We're still growing. Very nice. Okay. I will now start the countdown. I will give you 1 more minute and then we can continue. So let's see the final stretch. What do you expect from your GYTS experience?
Wow, Nina, this is fantastic.
It's great. I'm loving it. Don't you?
Well, I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. Wow. Are we done, Nina?
I think we can close. I think we have some very nice answers that we can really take forward and use as our guideline as we continue with the webinars and most importantly with the summit in Sorrento.
That's amazing, Nina. Is that, I mean, I like the idea that this is a taste of, I'm a little bit jealous because I also wanted to participate. I wonder, can I still do that?
It's not closed yet, so please go ahead.
Okay, wait. Wait, let me see. Okay, Slido. Okay. Wow, I can enter my word. Let's see if I'm not repeating something. I'm sure, I mean, everything is there, but let's say, I'm sure nobody has put this, has it? Do you see it?
Not sure which one was the
Okay.
last one.
Right. I did put on music, so that's why.
Nice.
Great. Nina, why don't we move on to the next one?
Please go ahead.
Right. So thank you. I mean, this is most likely we're going to be having more webinars until Sorrento, until the actual event. And we will try to have them at least once a month. And today, by the way, it's the 2/22. We started at 2, which was not really 2, was 2:30. But so we're going to try to keep that balance. So we're aiming at the beginning of March. And then we will continue. We'll have April and then May towards June preparing for GYTS. Ain't that right? I would also like to ask the rest of the GYTS team to make themselves visible so that even our participants have faces to it. Would it be possible? Thank you. This is Nadim. This is Teresa. And
hello, everyone.
I think we have Azer, Nina, Masha. Fantastic. And Jacopo. There we go. Hi, everyone. This is great. It's great that we are, at least when we are connecting with you, you will see a familiar faces linked to it. I am a very lucky person. My name, by the way, is Alessandra Priante. I'm the director of the Regional Department of Europe and also the person who's supporting the Secretary General's vision to come through together with this fantastic team, but mainly together with all of you. Okay, so we're going to continue interacting with you, Nina, and I guess that now it's time for some important concepts, I would say, because I think all our participants are much more, sometimes even cultured than us, and aware of us. I'm still, echoing the question of Abdallah that, really left me astonished, because this is really the question that, we should really put the ministers in front of everyone to make their own decision. And just before joining with the Secretary General, he was informing me that he's personally in touch with the UN Secretary General Guterres to try to make sure that he comes as well to enjoy this fantastic environment. So I would like to leave the floor to Teresa. Nina, you think this is the right time? Teresa, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Thank you. Thank you, Alessandra. And thank you everyone for being here. I'm really flattered and happy to be here and having you. I can't wait to meet you all in Sorrento. And now, let's start with some topic and issue. I will share my screen. And
Teresa, before you start with your beautiful presentation, I also want to ask you something. Would you like to tell our participants who you are? Because at the end of the day, I mean, we're taking for granted, but we're very lucky to have you in our team. I mean, you are basically a sustainable superstar in Italy. So can you tell us in 2 words who you are?
Of course, I'll do. I'm an environmental engineer and also a sustainable tourism expert. but I try to raise awareness on Instagram related to sustainable climate change and also sustainable tourism. So what I do on Instagram is to explain in a really simple way topic related to sustainability. So this is why Alessandra told I'm a superstar. I'm not exactly a superstar, but I try to just raise awareness on this topic. And I also run a startup related to sustainable tourism. So I stand exactly for sustainable tourism and all my life, and everything is related to this topic. It's a mission much more than a job. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. So I'll try to show you my presentation. And yeah, it's me. I'm Teresa Agovino, and I would start with a question: what is sustainable tourism for you? I'm sure that if I ask you this question, the majority of you would tell me something related to environment, natural resources, water, waste, or everything which is nature. And you are right, you should write, but there is also another dimension, at least two dimensions, the social one and also the economic. Everything which is related to sustainability is related to the environment, the social part, and also the economic part. So we cannot have something related to environment which is not related to the social and economic part of sustainability. So let's deep these three dimensions, starting from the environmental sustainability. So of course, it's related to waste, everything that we produce and we throw away, with CO2 emissions, so gas that are released into atmosphere, and also natural resources and biodiversity. So everything is related to environmental sustainability. Then we have social sustainability. What does it mean? Put people in the exactly in the center, in the middle. So protect their tradition, avoid exploitation, especially child labor and minor exploitation, and also protect vulnerable groups. So it's an important topic related to people in general, to humans. And then we have the last one, economic sustainability, which is related to restaurant, for example, accommodation and all touristic services that we as tourists use when we are outside. And of course, local products as souvenirs in general that we buy when we visit a country. So these are the three main dimensions of sustainability: environmental, social, and economic one. Of course, we have different type of tourism. We have an internal one within our region. We have a national within our country, and also international. Since I'm Italian, for me, Sorrento will be a national trip, a national kind of tourism. For you, it will be an international type of tourism. Of course, we can travel for many, many reasons. We can travel for business, for culture, for religious issues, or reasons, or because we would like to just enjoy the nature and the wildlife. And we have also education and leisure kinds of trips. The one in Sorrento will be something related to education, but also leisure. So you will enjoy the days in Sorrento for sure. Of course, as you know, due to COVID, we had a really, of course, reduction in number of tourists, and especially we can see from this graph that nobody is traveling, but we would like to start start again traveling and push people traveling all around the world, of course, with all the measures that we have to take, of course. But we would like to start again tourism, and we would like to do in a sustainable way. This is why we stand for sustainable tourism. Of course, it's a path that started in 1980 with World Tourism Declaration. Then we had in 1995 the first conference on sustainable tourism, and then we have 2030 agenda with the 17 SDGs. And of course, the last one at COP26 with the Glasgow Declaration. I'm sure you all know 2030 agenda, but we will go through it with an interactive game, and in a couple of minutes I will show everything, because as Alessandra said, the ideas we share, the future will be. So I hope to meet you in Sorrento. I hope you enjoy the presentation and get some first information related to tourism. So thank you so much.
So much, Teresa. Thank you so much, Teresa, really. So now at this point, Nina, do you think we can proceed with some interactive work with our participants?
Absolutely. We will proceed with a little bit of teamwork, work in smaller groups. We will kindly ask you to allow us to allocate you in your own group. We have made the distribution beforehand. You will enter the room where the GYTS team will be waiting for you, all of us that you have seen before. We're gonna do an activity where you're gonna be matching how each of the SDGs relates to tourism. The moderators, the GYTS, will lead you through this activity. You will have 10 minutes, and after that we will come back and continue. So Academy team, if you can help us with the breakout into the groups.
Ready. Okay, here we go.
Nina, I just have a question. What do I'm not allowed?
Sorry?
I'm saying, what do I do in the breakouts? Am I allowed anywhere?
Yes,
I'm not allowed
you can,
anywhere,
you
or I'm
can,
just
you can
resuming
join any of them. Actually,
finished?
you can choose a number or stay in the one that will be in the main room. But if you have a favorite number from 1 to 5, then you can just choose that one, and the Academy team will allocate you there.
Thank you very much.
Hello, everyone. I will kindly ask you to, can I have your cameras on and microphones on, whoever is in my group? Hello?
Nadim,
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt. I'll try to make me visible, myself visible. Okay, so Caridad is with you. Tara.
Yes, I need
Melina.
to have Melina, Hannah,
Exactly,
Emma,
please.
Aim, Erj, Mikel, and Maiden. Do I have you guys here with me?
Yes.
Yes, can I have your cameras
Yes,
on?
yes, we're here, yes.
Cameras on, microphone on if you can. I don't see this. Let me see this view gallery. Okay, I see some of you. Hello, I'm Nedim. As my colleague said, I'm one of the teams that is working one of the team members that is working on GYTS project. I'm so happy to meet you. Looking forward to see you all in Sorrento. So as my colleague explained, we will play this game where we will need a little bit of your teamwork. So it will be between, I see 4 of you now. Paula, I see you're still here with us. If you want to play with us, please play with us. As well, I have Gizo, if I read well. So I'm going to share the screen. You're going to tell me what match I need to do it, okay? I will show you now how it works. So let's go to this. So before I start, it's 10 minutes, we'll start right away. Okay, guys, do you see the screen?
Yes, we do.
Okay, we go, we ready? Can we go? Okay. So as my colleague explained, you have on the top, you have the SDGs, and then we need to connect them with how the tourism is, how their definition with the tourism. So I don't know how you're gonna do it. Is somebody read, and then you tell me which one I connect, and then I will vote for you. So you guys, please go teamwork. Let's try to finish this in 10 minutes, okay? Somebody start to read them. Can you guys see it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we can.
So the first one, can somebody read them? You see them?
Could you just zoom in, please?
Sorry?
Could you zoom in? Because it's
I
kind of.
cannot do much more. You don't see it?
It's kind of small, yes. It's kind of hard to read.
I'm gonna read for you. Tourism can spur sustainable agriculture by promoting the production and supplies to hotels and sales of local products to tourists. So what do you think, so which one we need to connect here? Or we're gonna go to the next one?
Yeah, let's move to the next one.
Let's move to the next one. Okay, tourism as a service trade is one of the top 4 exports earning globally, currently providing 1 in 10 jobs worldwide. Which SDG will be with that? Should we go to next one? Guys, we need to work here. We have 10 minutes. Tourism development relates us on global public and private infrastructures. Which one maybe could be that one? You know that there is a one about infrastructures in the SDGs. Okay, this one is easy, come on. Tourism contributes to and in effects by climate change.
Be climate action.
Climate action, okay, let's do this one. Okay. Can somebody read the next one, or I'm gonna for next one as well?
Could you just read it, because like it's too small.
Okay, tourism can advance urban infrastructure and accessibility, promote regeneration, and preserve cultural and natural heritage, assets on which tourism depends. Okay, let's try this one. Rich biodiversity and natural heritage are often the main resource why tourists visit a destination. Do you see any of the SDGs up there that maybe you think so it could be connected with this one? Like, go for it.
Nadim.
Yes.
Can you hear me? Let's do it like this, because I'm personally having a little bit of trouble in reading, but I guess this is because I'm a little bit older than everybody else. So I would like to ask you, maybe can I propose something? I mean, for example, you are now reading which one? The one on biodiversity?
Yes.
Okay, so basically I tell you which of these SDGs are matching the different definitions.
Yes. So I will tell you, like, the rich biodiversity and natural heritage are often the main reasons why tourists visit a destination. So help the group, which could SDG.
Okay.
Wait. It could be, I don't know, biodiversity, could be life on land.
Yes.
Which one we want to go for it? Biodiversity, or we gonna go the life on land?
Where's the biodiversity one? I didn't see it, Nadine, sorry.
No, sorry. We're connecting, I made a mistake here. So we're connecting the life on land with this one. Yes? It's your final answer? So sorry, here. Okay. Okay, I will go with next one.
I love the sound, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
But this is
has
really
the
funny.
potential to promote inclusiveness. A skillful workforce is crucial for tourism to prosper. So inclusiveness, that is the inclusiveness.
So wait a minute. So we're talking jobs, right?
We are talking jobs. Well done, well done.
Okay.
So which
All right.
one, which of SDGs talks about jobs, guys?
Tara, I'm not believing that you're not making any choices. Melina.
Yeah, actually, like I'm kind of having a hard time, so it's all right.
Okay, all right. Look, you're not the only one, because I'm also having a hard time. I decided that I wasn't going to know anything in advance because I want to be just like you guys facing this. So let's do it like this, if I may propose. I don't know. So basically, this is about jobs. So maybe Nadeem, once again, I don't want to overstep anybody. So it could be this one, decent work and economic growth.
Could be the decent work and economic growth. I will go for it. I don't know yet as well. Then let's go to the next one.
So I don't know, what do the other ones, Areg or Melina or Henna, what do you guys think?
I agree with you.
Okay, let's go ahead. Perfect.
We go next one. Okay, thanks income generated from tourism. Thanks income generated from tourism can be reinvested in healthcare and services, improving
tax.
Tax.
Okay, this is what your parents pay, I believe. Tax income can be reinvested.
Mortality and preventing diseases. This is really important as well. So it's preventing diseases, reducing the child mortality, and also working with the health.
So it could be good health and well-being.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that one. Good health and well-being. Okay, as a sector which is it's energy intensive, tourism can accelerate the shift towards increased renewable energy shares in the global energy mix. So this is about energy. Let's see, do we have any of these connected with the energy maybe? Maybe affordable clean energy?
Affordable and clean energy. Yes, that one.
Yeah, we go with this one. Okay. Guys, we have 2 more minutes. Let's go. The tourism sector needs to adopt sustainable consumption and production, SCPs.
Excuse me, Professor Jecic. I'm sorry, I want to ask you a question. Look, let's not hurry. Let's not hurry, because if we don't finish, let's continue next time, or maybe we can continue as an intermediate assignment, because this is really interesting. And I think I personally would like to have a journey on the different SDGs. I don't know. Do you guys agree with me? Shall we have like a small session explaining each one what an SDG is? What do you think? Vote of hands.
It is
okay, vote of hands. Vote of hands who wants the session on the SDGs. Vote of hands, I'm voting. Melina, me, Tara, I'm sure she's there. Oh, there we go, good. So now we're gonna continue, Professor Nadeem, but we want to know more and we wanna go through this again, so.
Okay, that is well noted here. We will continue.
Okay, I'm gonna pick one. Coastal and maritime tourism rely on healthy marine ecosystems. That is easy. Has a fish on the symbol, so that's easy, even for me.
The coastal and marine.
It's right.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. I'm
Life.
hearing voices.
I didn't hear what you guys said.
So coastal and maritime tourism rely on a healthy marine ecosystem.
Which one that would be? Somebody is thinking closely. Let's do this one quickly.
Now, someone said something and then they stopped, but I didn't hear the voice.
The time finished. Oh.
Oh no.
Is it over?
No,
Oh no, it was the one on marine ecosystem. Time's up. Okay, I want to make my official complaint. Who's the organizer of this? No, I want to make sure that, look, Nina,
we will share the link with you, and you will be able to do it peacefully and quietly in the comfort of your bedroom after the webinar. We will share the activity with you.
The group netting,
okay, but we made.
They have the one request, please. So they would like to have the session on SDGs next time. So it's well noted here. So next webinar, we will talk about that, definitely. One of the next webinars, sorry, just to correct myself.
Okay, yes, please. Thank you very much, Professor Jasic. This is what we want to have. We want to have a special session on SDG. I myself want to go through everything. I want to learn the symbols. I want to understand everything. And I want to make sure I'm matching with all the definitions that you are putting forward. I hope everyone is in agreement with me, and maybe we'll just organize it, okay?
I think so, it's perfect.
Okay, so I am now supposed to welcome you back all in the rooms, from rooms. I hope you had a good time. I don't know if everybody, Azer, Masha, you had a good time yourself with your groups?
We had a great time, but we didn't have enough time, to be honest, to finish.
Obviously, it was our fault immensely because we started a little bit late. So, you know, everyone's rushing. I'm seeing people leaving. Obviously, you guys have your life, and we want to thank you, first of all, and your parents and everybody that is watching for the patience, because we're just getting started, but we need time. As Nina said, we will have the opportunity of going through this as well when we resume our activities, and we will make sure we're always next to you to answer any form of question you have. So please do not consider this as a sort of a school exercise. This is more of an interactive learning experience. So don't be afraid to say, I don't know, I don't know. So, you know, if I don't know and many others don't know, you know, you're absolutely entitled not to know, but that is the base from which we have to grow our knowledge. So I want to see if there's any questions, because Nina told me there was Kamran from Azerbaijan who wanted to ask a question. I don't know if Kamran is still connected with us. If he is, Kamran, do you want to make yourself visible?
I don't have a question, but I wanted to join the room again, but it was finished. The session was finished. That's why I asked the question.
You wanted to join the room?
Yeah, I wanted to finish, but the session was over. That's why.
I know. Look, Kamran, me too. I'm very frustrated. I was just getting started, and then they told us it was over. So I'm sorry. That's why we're repeating it. That's why we're repeating it. But we're happy we get you a little bit excited about it. So any other questions? Please feel free to ask us, whether in the chat, whether in YouTube. Please, team, help me if there's any YouTube questions as well. Please do that. No questions? We're not going to allow you to be silent when you're in Sorrento. Bear in mind, it's going to be a bad mark on you when you're in Sorrento and you're not going to speak. So no, just joking. You have to feel absolutely comfortable. If there's no more question, I promise you that when we resume the SDG 1, we will also tell you a little bit more about the experience, which is going to be there live. Abdullah, I wish It's not possible to go to Sorrento now, but I think it's going to be great to be there in June. And just you need to make sure with the Ministry of Tourism that you're actually participating physically, because the last time they told us that only digital, virtual connection was possible. So Abdullah, we want to get you to Italy, you, and then maybe a girlfriend of yours to come and join us, like a girl from the UAE. By the way, I lived in Dubai 5 years, so it's really cool for me to talk to someone from the UAE. So do we have any other questions?
There's really no questions because everything is clear.
Well, thank you. Whoever said that, you're very kind. Thank you. You're making us feel very, very good. So can I kindly ask you to all switch your camera on, please? I really want to see you. That's fantastic. Nina, what do you think? We call it a wrap, and we promise to get back together with a session specifically on the SDGs, because I want to have it, and I'm sure many of us want to have it. And we've also asked you to try to interact as much as possible on the social media, which we know that they're very much your bread and butter of the day. Don't forget to follow us on @Tourism Summit. Be as interactive as possible. We will support you. We'll follow you. You'll follow us. But make sure, because you're going to become like big protagonists of tourism all over the world. You'll be talking to ministers, to celebrities like the one that you've seen today. So you have to make sure that you have all your friends following you and us, because this is what is going to drive us towards making the change. And you'll be surprised, because really you'll be speaking to very, very high level people. We're going to get a little bit more intimate in our next webinars. We're not necessarily streaming them because we want to make sure that you feel comfortable. So we're going to reach out to you individually, and we're going to get you together, like sort of having a live version of the chat that we're already animating. Feel free to ask us anything you want, anything you need, also from your parents. And we will be in touch with everyone with more physical information for Sorrento. But for now, we really want to get the discussion going. So for example, you want to talk to your schools, you want to talk to your teachers, and you want to do something regarding sustainable tourism, we are with you. The United Nations are with you to bring the themes of sustainable tourism at every possible level. I would like to remind you that we also speak the official languages of the UN. So we also speak different languages like Arabic, French, Russian, Chinese, Spanish. And that's why we want to continue being next to you in the best way possible. Now, I would like to take this opportunity before the closing to start giving a small stage to each and every one of you every time we connect. We have a very special, all of you are incredibly special, but one of you has already made herself known, I think, in the chat with her bunny rabbit and her beautiful pictures of fantastic Iran. So we're very happy that Tara was able to connect with us today, but mostly she wanted to send us a small little gift. So before wrapping up, and of course, the conversation is now finished here, we would like to have a very special closing, and I would like to ask Academy's collaboration for that. We would like to stream the special video that Tara has made for us.
Sorry, I'm having a, okay, here we go.
Well, thank you very much. She composed this music for us, so we're very flattered, we're very honored. Tara, if you're connected in any ways and you can make yourself visible. Also, Academy, I would like to ask you to please allow everyone to switch their camera on because some of them are not allowed, some of our participants. They're telling us on the chat. And Tara, please, if you're available, thank you very much, first of all, for your video. Tara, I'm almost seeing you, almost. Okay, Tara, if we're having issues with your connection, because for now we see your big finger and on a full screen. But in any case, we want to thank you very, very much for this. And do you remember, Nina, what's the name of the instrument that Tara plays?
She will have to help me, I'm afraid.
Eccola. Hi, Tara. Hi. Maybe we can. Hi, Tara, darling. So what's the name of your instrument?
And my instrument is called santur, Persian santur. It's one of our traditional instruments.
Thank you very much, Tara. And we're honored for the music that you composed for us. We can't wait to have you with us in Sorrento. And thank you so much for connecting. Now, you think that it's all over, but it's not, because and I was saying, Tara, you know, this is for you and for everyone. You think it's all over, but it's not, because of course we need to give you some further assignments together with the matching of the SDGs, which will then take forward in a webinar. And for the assignment, I would like to pass the floor to my colleague Azeb from our team. Azeb, would you like to be the guy who gives homework to our participants? There you go, Azeb.
We can't hear you.
Azar, you need to unmute yourself, I think so.
He's allowed to speak, so he should.
Azar, try to speak, please.
Do you hear me now?
Yeah, now.
Yes. Now we hear you loud and clear, Azar.
Okay, good. Nice to see you all, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed this launch ceremony and webinar. Regarding the assignment, there is a very interesting thing we would like to, we want to ask you to do. I will share now for you to see even better. This is called a letter to future self. And to be exact, it will be a letter to future yourself on July 2nd this year in Sorrento. We want you to write a letter, which shouldn't expect the one page. Obviously, it's addressed to yourself, where we ask you to share your wishes, expectation, motivation, plan, how your ideas on how a GYTS would go, like anything you would like to share with you in 6 months. There are a couple of points we would like it to be handwritten, put and sealed in an envelope, so you can bring it to Sorrento with yourself. But in order to make sure that nothing is left out and nothing is missed, we also want you to scan or send a Word version of your letter to our email, which I'm sure by now all of you are very familiar, which is gyts@unwto.org. We kindly ask you to do it by the end of this week, February 6th. We will be expecting all your emails with these letters. Once again, you can scan it, take a photo, or just put it in a Word. And as Alessandra mentioned, we speak all UNWTO languages, so feel free to write it in any of these languages: Arabic, Chinese, English, French, Russian, or Spanish. So we will be looking forward to receive your emails by the end of this week. And we believe this will be a very interesting activity for all of you. And we hope to see you, to receive your letters to your future self. Thank you very much. That is it from my side.
So basically, Azer, we need to write a letter. They need to write a letter to their future self.
Yes, exactly, to the 2nd of July. Themselves in the 2nd of July, last day of GYTS, before departure.
So wait, this is fantastic, which means, can I do it as well?
Sure, more than welcome.
Okay, even though I'm now my future young self, I would like to write myself a letter of when I was 16, 17. But still, so I'm basically writing a letter to myself saying what I would like to achieve when I go to Sorrento.
Yes, your ideas, your motivation, what are your expectations? How do you think GYTS would go? So yeah, basically.
Okay, and I can be as free as possible. Yeah. And I keep it for me, or I send it to you, or I send it to you.
No, we just need a copy. It can be Word, it can be scanned copy or photo. So it's in case something happens and you lose the original, we just have it copy backed up. So then you can read it to yourself on 2nd of July when you're in Sorrento.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. That's a great idea, by the way. I think we should do this on a larger scale. I think we should tell the older people to do it, because I think that will give them a chance to really self-reflect. Thank you so much, Azer. And thank you, team, for backing me up in this rocky start. But I really want to thank everyone who stayed connected. Of course, we lost some on the way. It's absolutely physical. And we're going to get back to you with all these very interesting assignments. Once again, please, let's continue being in touch. We are on the group chat, so we are with you 24/7. So I think now we can call it a wrap. Yeah, Nina, Teresa, can we call it a wrap?
Yeah.
So once again, thank you very, very much, each and every one of you who was participating. Thank you, Academy, for making this happen, and this, most of all, bearing with all the glitches. Thank you, team. Teresa, Nadim, Masha, Azer, Nina, and Jacopo, and the rest of the other RDU team who's listening. And thank you very much to everyone who had the patience to be with us also on YouTube, and who will continue being with YouTube. By the way, besides sharing this YouTube will be available on our UNWTO account. So feel free to share, because also it has you, protagonists. So it will be a very beautiful moment. You're very encouraged. Chance, if you need the pictures and the smiles, don't hesitate to make sure you are together with us. And we're very humble and honored because of. Thank you very, very much. It was great.
I think so. We lost.
I think we lost Alessandra.
We'll wrap it up.
It was so great meeting you all. Oh, we have Alessandra back.
Like, she's back.
No problem. I hope you understood something of what I said, or it just looked very, very funny. I think this YouTube recording is going to go down the history of one of the most technically hacked YouTube. So definitely. Once again, thank you all very much. And we're going to be in touch with you very, very soon. And thank you for all the people that listen to us and will listen to us in the future. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Take care, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Au revoir.
Thank you, Alessandra.
Mesalama.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye, everyone. I don't know how to say goodbye in Russian and Chinese.
До свидания.
Ciao a tutti, ci vediamo a Sorrento.
Goodbye.